All right, well, why don't we just get started since we're already 10 minutes late and we'll just have to, for 12 minutes late, we'll have to abbreviate it. So let's start out quickly and we'll do a few breaths. So everybody can lie on their back. You can either have your feet flat on the ground, hands are gonna be up in the air, or you can have your legs at 90 degrees like so. And we're just gonna work on breathing. You again wanna focus on breathing in and having your ribs expand into your mat, in through your nose, out through your mouth. So let's just do 3 or 4 breaths. When you breathe out, try to engage your lower core and keep that on and engaged. Two more breaths here. All right, so we're gonna start out with dead bug today. So we're gonna stay in the same position. Legs are gonna be at 90 degrees, arms are gonna be up, and you're gonna extend. We're just gonna do a hold. So we're gonna extend your right arm and your left leg, keeping your back flat on your mat, and you're gonna do 2 breaths here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Bringing your knee back up and do the opposite arm and leg on the other side. 2 breaths. Make sure that your knee that's up at 90 degrees doesn't come into your chest. You want to leave it at 90 degrees. Let's do one more round of that. After you've done 2 breaths, switch sides. Nice work. Okay, we're gonna go into a glute bridge. Feet are gonna be flat on the ground. Arms are gonna be up. And you're gonna lift your glutes. We're gonna do 20 repetitions. Again, you don't wanna be flaring your ribs or arching your back. You only wanna lift up as far as your glutes allow without arching. Really squeeze your butt together. I'm at 10 now, so we'll just do another 10 more. Here we go. 9, 8, 7, 6. Try to feel your hamstrings engaging too. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Okay, we're gonna go into a modified pigeon pose. So you're gonna be on all fours, like so. You're gonna take your left knee and you're gonna cross it over your right leg. The further to the right that your knee is, the more you're gonna be able to get into the position. You're gonna go down onto your elbows and you're just going to lean into your hip to get that stretch. We'll just hold here for 20 or 30 seconds. Ten more seconds here and we'll switch sides. Good job. Switch sides. My hip is very tight today. 10 more seconds here. Great work. Let's go back to the dead bug. On this round, what we're gonna do is you're gonna bring your opposite arm, either your wrist, your forearm, or your elbow to the knee. And we're gonna do repetitions. So I want you to do 10 on each side.
Think about resisting your hand with your knee, and that's gonna create extra tension in your abs and it'll make it easier to engage your core. Well, not easier to engage your core, but more effective when you're trying to engage your core.
When you're done with 10, switch sides. You might find that you're able to, where you're able to be, like whether it's with your wrist connecting to your knee or your forearm, one side might be easier than the other, and that's okay. Once you're done with 10, we're gonna put your feet flat on the ground. We're gonna go back into a glute bridge, but this time we're gonna do one leg at a time and we're just gonna hold. So we're gonna go up, lift one leg, make sure your ribs are dropped, breathing out, and just squeeze that glute. We're gonna hold here for 20 seconds. Also I like to think about trying to have even pressure in my foot on the ground. So you want good pressure on your big toe as well as on the outside of your foot, and you don't want too much on one side or the other. Here for 10 more seconds. Great job. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Ten more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Let's go into a cobra stretch. So you're gonna be on your stomach. And either on your hands or on your elbows, you're just gonna come up. If you need a little bit less tension, you can bring your hands out or go down into your elbows, whatever you're most comfortable with. Remember to draw your shoulders back. Try to relax your low back and your butt. Think about really extending through your thoracic, your upper spine. And breathe. Just hold 10 more seconds here. Good job.
Awesome. Next, we're gonna go to a side plank and we're just gonna hold the side plank for a minute on each side. I want your feet to be staggered for this one, so it's like a really solid position. Shoulder is engaged, and we are going to bridge up. If you're more comfortable with having your hand on your side, that is fine. If you feel like you can have it raised towards the sky, that's great. Think about keeping your body open, I don't want you like curved over like this. I want your chest nice and open. Think about really engaging that lower glute, pushing your hips forward. Nice work. If you can hold this for a minute, then you are well on your way to core mastery. Nice work, 10 seconds to go. Three, two, one, down. Nice job, everyone.
Nice job.
We are gonna switch sides. Our feet staggered again. Coming up into that bridge. Chest is nice and open, reaching towards the sky. Really focusing on that bottom glute, keeping that engaged. Shoulder is really strong and stable. Nice work. Reach, reach, reach. Halfway there. Check in with that bottom glute again. Make sure it's turned on. 10 seconds to go. Doing great. Three, two, one. We're gonna come on all fours now into our favorite bear position. Reaching the upper back towards the sky, coming just an inch or two off the ground with your knees, keeping those ribs down, core engaged. Imagine having a glass of water on your low back, and you're so stable and strong here that you can balance that glass of water. If you feel like this is easy for you or you've mastered it, you can start doing some marching with your toes, just a couple inches off the ground. If you're gonna do this one though, gotta really own it. So no side to side movement, really keeping that tabletop strong. You're just adding in a little dynamic movement with your toes. Nice work, 10 seconds to go here, doing awesome. Coming down, great work. Whew. Good job, everyone. Let's bring our left leg to the side, going into my favorite adductor stretch, rocking slowly back and forth. Opening up the hips. Great work. You can turn the toe up towards the sky if you like. That'll get a little more hamstring and into your upper adductor. Just 15 more seconds here. Great work. Awesome job, switching sides. Turn that toe up if you like. My all-time favorite post-bike session stretch. All right, nice work. We're gonna come back to our side plank. Keep the feet staggered, but we're gonna add in a dynamic movement here. So coming up into our side plank, reaching towards the sky, and we're gonna reach underneath our body. Give a little twist. Great job. We're just gonna spend 30 seconds here. So make each movement count. 10 more seconds. Nice work. Coming down. Switching sides. And if this ever feels too challenging, feel free to stay on your knees for the side plank. That's a perfectly acceptable position. All right, coming up with our twist. Really using your obliques to twist. You're not using your low back. You're using your core muscles. Shoulder is nice and stable. Ten more seconds. All right, coming down. We're gonna go back to our bear position. We're only gonna spend 30 seconds here, but I wanna challenge you to try to do alternate marching. So you're gonna put your hands together in a triangle. You're gonna come off the ground, off the ground with your knees, and you're gonna lift up your left hand as you lift up your right foot, just a couple of inches off the ground. These alternating marches are really, really challenging, but a fun way to mix it up. See how you're progressing. Great work, 15 seconds to go. Doing awesome. Five seconds. Nice work. 3, 2, 1. Coming down. All right. You're gonna stay in this bear position. Take your right hand and put it behind your head. We're gonna rotate in towards our other arm and then open up. So the movement here is through your T-spine, your upper back. Keep your neck neutral and your low back neutral. We're gonna do 10 of these on each side. Nice job. Switching sides when you get to 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As runners and cyclists, the upper spine can get super duper tight, which puts more stress on your lower back, and it also inhibits how your chest is able to open up. So I find when I really loosen up that T-spine, my form is so much better running. I really reduce my injury risk, and I feel like I have a third lung almost. So that T-spine is definitely something to work on, especially if you're spending a lot of time on your bike right now. Cool.
Great. I'm gonna do 2 more exercises. We're just gonna go through 1 round, so if you guys can stay on for a few extra minutes, great. If you have to go, that's totally fine. We're gonna do a plank, and we're gonna do a hollow rock, okay? So we're gonna hold the plank for 1 minute, and every 20 seconds, we're gonna, you're gonna get into the plank position, and then at 20 seconds, what you're gonna do is you're gonna try to draw your elbows to your stomach. And I'll let you know when we are gonna do that, so. We're just gonna hold that for 10 seconds. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Draw your elbows to your stomach. 3, 2, 1. Just back into a neutral plank position. 3, 2, draw your elbows to your stomach. 3, 2, relax. 10 more seconds. Good job. Down. Now we're going to flip over into our backs, and we're going to do 2 30-second holds, hollow rock holds in a row. We're going to get 15 seconds in between. So with the hollow rock, you want to have your legs and your arms as close to the ground as possible without arching your back, okay? So we're going to go into it. If you're having a hard time with that, you can bring your knees up and your arms up a little bit. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold here for 30 seconds. Take a little break, and then we're going to try to hold for another 30 seconds. Great job. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and down. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I like to think about drawing my belly button and my lower core like into my chest, into my stomach. 10 more seconds here. Really reach your arms out as far as you can. 3, 2, 1, and down. All right. Thank you guys so much. We're so sorry for being late. We definitely were having some mechanical issues or technical issues today.
Thank you for your patience.
And we'll be back on our normal time on Monday morning. So we'll see you then.
Have a great weekend, everyone. Stay
Thank
cool. It's getting hot where you guys are. Yeah. We're doing our like Wabombs and Wonder Woman show tomorrow on
Heat training.
So if you're interested and that's like applicable to you, you can tune in tomorrow at 9, or it will be recorded whenever you want to check it out yourself.
Yep.
But thank you so much for coming today. We really appreciate it.
Yeah. Have a great weekend. See you later.